Alright, today we come here with a brand new Bleach character known as the man as Asnodt. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I said his name correctly, but he was one of the Quincy's that had came back to the Soul Society where you watch, and he was very strong, stealing Byakuya's Bankai, and this man was a monster all around. As you'll know, I'm going to be bringing him into the Mugen roster and seeing what he can do against the Bleach team because he is a new character who was created for the squad. This is going to be very exciting. Let me know down below who y'all want to see next on the Bleach team, and if y'all want your own custom characters made like this one for the tournament or for your own roster, just join the Discord, man, and message me. But I hope you'll enjoy it. This is Asnodt and Mugen. Alright, man, let's get into the first battle, man. We're going to be putting this boy Asnodt against Yamamoto. Yamamoto is one of the weaker people on the team, still extremely strong, but like I said, that doesn't change the fact that he is definitely one of the lower members of the team. So we got to see what happens. Obviously, you know, Asnodt, he's meant to be a pretty strong member of the team, so we're hoping that he makes it over this spot. But, you know, you never know what happens, man. Like I said, Yamamoto is a threat in his own right, which we're already seeing. He's starting to give my boy Asnodt a little bit of problems. Like I said, I don't really know how to say his name for sure. I didn't get to see this part of the show. Actually, I look, he did. I think so. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a minute. I haven't seen it, and I read the manga for Bleach, so you know I had to pronounce it on my own. But you know, the character's pretty tough. You know, he came out a while back in terms of when he got released as a Mugen character. So you know, the edit of him is actually pretty nice. He's actually pretty strong. We have some more characters coming very soon. I got some One Piece characters. I know some people were hoping for One Piece characters, and yeah, we got some people coming that are just going to be extremely strong in general. And oh my god, Yamamoto is shredding HP. But now my boy Asnodt taking the Bankai of Byakuya. And with this, it's going to make it a whole lot harder. Yamamoto iframing a lot of the attack. But now he has to deal with obviously Byakuya's domain expansion. Or not, I'm tweaking, my bad. His Bankai, his little domain. It is called a domain, but it isn't a domain expansion. And yeah, now that it's going to begin, this is what the next part of this is going to become. Okay. Off the rip, Yamamoto obviously going to his Bankai as well. And it's hard to deal with Byakuya's Bankai. Obviously, you guys know that this is a pretty cool feature. This, you know, of Byakuya. It literally took him right from him. And that boy Asnodt was crunching shit at the time. Once he got it, he was already extremely strong without it. The Quincy's are pretty strong without the Bankais, but when you get them, it just makes them so much harder to fight. And Yamamoto's making his fight a little glitchy right now with this little barrier he put up, but I guess it's helping him a little bit because it's stopping some of Asnodt's attacks from getting through. Okay, he got the little flower petals. And damn, yeah, he's messing up the combos because of this little barrier. How long does this shit last? God damn, I feel like that should have been lasting forever. Okay. It's literally just making it worse for him though, because he's getting backed up on this wall, like on this cage repeatedly. So, you know, that's kind of just a bad thing for Yamamoto. But maybe it can end up helping him. Who knows? Maybe it's something that, you know, maybe we're sleeping. Okay. Oh my god, and he's flooding the battlefield right now with flame. And like I said, let me know who y'all want to see next for, you know, Bleach or any other show, man. It's because there's a lot that could be happening. And yo, holy shit, this pillar's still up. My god, I'm inclined to change the match or start over because why is Yamamoto's pillar up this long? And he has Asnodt fucking bugging around the pillar. Yeah. If Asnodt wasn't about to win this, bro, I would deadass end this. But he's literally destroying Yamamoto right now. There we go. The pillar finally went away. And goddamn, that might be the longest I've ever seen a pillar in general. Here we go. Yamamoto going for an ultimate attack. Oh my god. And that might force Asnodt to mode. Oh, yeah, his Bankai went down. Yeah, he can now access this mode. Once his Byakuya's Bankai goes away, he can use this mode at any point in time. Like, he's just gonna be on a whole nother level. Yep, here we go. When he starts chanting that weird shit in our ear, you know that's when he's gonna get critical. Okay. But what kind of, you know, like I said, we got to see how this does against Yamamoto, who's already pretty low HP. So it wasn't really too hard of a fight for Asnodt. But obviously, you know, he couldn't really hit him because of that pillar. But in terms of difficulty, this is literally his first mode that gets HP back. His Bankai Byakuya mode doesn't even really get HP back. And Asnodt takes the first match down with a lot of health to spare. All right, here we go, man. The next matchup begins with Asnodt going against that boy Stark. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna make for a decent matchup just because Stark is the next up strongest after Yamamoto, and he kind of gaps Yamamoto. Obviously, when he gets into his mode, he gets really fast. His Ceros are kind of hard to hit him, so he gets really hard to deal with. But these are kind of two rangers going against each other. This is like, he's obviously Asnodt is close range and low-key far range at the same time because he has a lot of ranged moves. So he's kind of like a hybrid build. Stark, I guess you could say the same for him. But Stark, most of his kit is mostly based around long range moves. So it's kind of, you know, okay, Stark already starting off with a little bit of Ceros. Asnodt with a lot of meter, and there we go. Like I said, they both got range attacks. I wish Asnodt definitely could use a little bit more damage there, but I don't increase his damage because once he starts comboing, you know, in his inside of his yeah, I'm just gonna call it his Bankai now, even though this Byaku is Bankai, I'm just gonna call it his because realistically, you know, it's his Bankai when he has it, even though it's stolen. And oh my god, what the hell? I think he just glitched. Okay, that was I'm gonna give my boy Stark one more chance because that nigga got backed on that wall. And let's just say when he hit that wall, it was GG's because what the hell? That boy just beat him down on that wall. I gotta give Stark another chance, literally, because I feel me, I like Stark. I like Stark as a character. That boy can't go out like that. He can't go out like that, not under my watch, feel me. I fuck with my boy Stark, we gotta see something else. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, right now Stark ranging him pretty nicely. There we go, Asnodt getting some hits in. And like I said, he's gonna make it hard to fight against Asnodt, bro. He's strong, but I'm not gonna lie, Stark is doing well right now. And yo, why is Stark the only character to get bugged by this move? Okay, we're gonna try somebody else. Maybe Asnodt is bugged or Stark. I don't know what's going on here because he's getting infinitely hit. Okay, we gotta see if it happens again against ult. If it happens again against ult, you guys will probably never see this video. This video will probably never make it out the vault because either Stark is doing something to be infinitely hit because he never did this before. This has never happened. I've never seen Asnodt hit a nigga that many times. So, you know, we got to see what happens. Obviously, right here, Okor starting off strong. Obviously, he's the next up after Stark. This is where you start to get pretty high on the team. The stronger top tier, you know, the strongest people on the team. And once you make it to this position, you got to get a little bit of respect. If Asnodt can beat this boy, then he gets the respect. Obviously, he's going for the Senbon Zakara ultimate attack. And yeah, that's gonna do a little bit of damage. Nothing crazy. I didn't want to make him get too much damage there. But okay. And now, like I said, you have to deal with Bianchi's Bankai, and it's hard. It's gonna make it hard for Okor to combo. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's just annoying. And yeah, see, that move isn't even shredding Okor. Why the fuck was it shredding Stark like that? I've never seen nobody get cooked by that like that. Nigga, Stark was literally getting destroyed. Oh my god, I felt bad for Stark almost. Nah, not even almost. I did feel bad for Stark. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, right now they're having a pretty good fight. And he's kind of, like I said, Okor is having a hard time trying to get through this, the Bankai. He's getting comboed up. He's doing worse than Stark and, who was before him? Stark and obviously Yamamoto actually was doing pretty good against the Bankai. But he's doing even worse. It's literally a matchup thing, I'm telling you guys. If you're really good at fighting it, you're really good at fighting it. If not, you're not going to be good at fighting it. What you guys are seeing right now. Oh, when Okor lands an ultimate attack. Now, I don't know if this is going to kill through mode. If it kills through mode, then Asnodt's cooked. Because Asnodt does have a mode after this, regardless. You know, he has a whole nother mode. He has multiple. To be honest with you, he has a bag after this. You don't want to see what he has after this. So it's like, Okor might kill through it though, because I don't know if this is a cutscene ult and does a lot of damage. Oh, okay, so it did hit. It hit a little bit, but his own fish interrupted it a little bit. Okay, yeah, his fish interrupted it, man. Okur's fish played during his cutscene animation. It did a little bit of damage to Asnodt, but nowhere near enough, obviously, to make the difference here, giving him the victory. All right, when you get to the top 4, the top 5 members of the team, this is when you start questioning, like, how strong can he take down Ichib? Ichib is extremely strong. Obviously, you know, almost around the same level as your watch. And he's one of the hardest people, in terms of my opinion, to fight because he has a lot of speed. His Bankai does a lot of damage. Ooh, a new move. I didn't see that before. That was tough. And you just got to appreciate, obviously, what can be done with this. It's not going to be easy. Okay. Okay. Off the rip, I'm not gonna lie, that boy locking in a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is honestly, Ichib is doing pretty decent to start off the match. Ichib versus Asnodt. I know Ichib is much stronger than him, but in the show, how do y'all think this will go? Like, what would y'all predict how bad of a beatdown is? Can Asnodt keep up a little bit? Or is he gonna get done like how he's getting done right now inside of Mugen? Feel me? Because I know Asnodt is not weak in the show. You know, like I said, if he were able to get, let's say he could get Ichibe's Bankai. If he got Ichibe's Bankai in the show, could he compete? Could he compete? Could he compete against, you know, Bankai, you know, and he could use it? I feel like if he had Ichibe's Bankai and he could actually control it, the true Bankai, which we never know, you know, I don't remember if we ever seen a Quincy using a true Bankai, but let's just say he could control it. That boy Asnodt might be a real problem. He might really put fear in the niggas' hearts. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being relatively honest. But y'all let me know down below what y'all think. Am I reaching or what's up? And I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Ichib is doing something to Asnodt. He got this nigga on the wall dancing. He got Asnodt on the wall dancing. And Ichib has popped a mode already. For the people who don't know. Okay. And this is a different type of character. I don't think I've ever showcased this character on the channel before, like ever. But I know that he's been on the channel, obviously. He's been on the Bleach team before back in the day. And honestly, him and Ichib are having a pretty good fight. They're actually having a pretty good fight. He's still not going all out. You know, we're going to have to see. Here we go. We have the Senbon Bakadai, or however you say it. I'm not going to lie. I be saying it wrong sometimes. And oh my God. Okay, that didn't do a whole bunch of damage, but like I said, the ultimate attack's not meant to shred because I didn't want him to be unstoppably overpowered because he has an ultimate attack that just destroys you. But okay. Double ultimate attack, double special attack from Ichib, which is gonna do some pretty good damage, obviously, to my boy Asnodt. Oh, and yeah, like I said, these flower petals are when she gets serious. If you get hit by the flower petals and then continuously comboed, you're gonna take some damage. And yeah, you get in this room, it's hard. It's hard to get because Asnodt's fast. He's fast, he has the combos, obviously he has a lot of range attacks, and he just has shit that's gonna continue to hit you. I don't know if Ichib has another mode left, but I pray that he does, because if not, I don't see him bringing this one back. Oh, and that's a nice move. I think it's gonna break his Bankai. Yeah, and it's damage base. It can be broken. Yeah, and here we go. Asnodt going into his final mode. We haven't got to see this much in this video. We're gonna see it for the first time right here. Okay. Yup, here we go, Asnodt. Show them the power of, or show them fear, I should say that. Show them the fear. The fear they should feel against you. And oh man, yeah, shit's finna get critical. I can tell y'all that early. That's something I can tell y'all off the rip. I'm already knowing. Shime. Yeah, that nigga starts talking crazy. Oh yeah. And Ichib is looking, he's getting hurt. That boy's screaming. I feel like when he transforms, you really could feel true fear, because this is, oh, is this nigga popping an ultimate attack off the rip? Oh, no, he's not. No, he's going from full screen. And this ultimate attack does the most damage out of all the ones he has. Actually, I think he has an execution as well, but he's, this right here is scary. This right here is scary. Oh yeah, and it's cutting Ichib down. Ichib taking some good damage there. Ichib going Bankai. Okay, I didn't even know he wasn't in Bankai yet. Oh, this is gonna be a battle. Okay. Depending on how much damage this does. Oh, okay. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Asnodt was around half health. Imagine this takes more than half of your HP away. Oh my God, and it took a lot. It took a lot. But oh no, Asnodt still got a more HP, taking down Ichib and taking even higher spawn on the team. The fact that he made it this high already says something, because your watch is high as hell on the team for an absolute reason. We know that your watch is one of the strongest on the team, and he can even get with Aizen and Ichigo. So it's like, if you beat him, that means you're relative to Ichigo and them, bro. This is another character who's that level on the team. Bleach is already strong. This is gonna be scary. Oh yeah, the fear. And this character is going to be on the team for a while, bro, just because of how strong he already is, bro. Feel the fear when you fight against Asnodt, because he's one of those guys that's going to get dead ass. Like, he's going to make you feel that shit. He's going to make you feel fear. Okay. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay. And goddamn, wait a minute. Why is he's doing more than a little bit of damage. He's trying to crush some. Senbon Zakarai. And the Byakuya ultimate attack. Now he's going to be going against Bankai Yamamoto. They both got Bankais now. But niggas finna get Bankai with it. Feel me? They said, fuck it, let's get into the powers of the Soul Reapers. Why are we doing the powers of, feel me? Why are we doing our powers? Let's steal Soul Reapers' powers, man. Senbon Zakarai, and both of them have something obviously staggering the opponent, stopping combos from each other, and it looks like Asnod's winning. Not Asnott, it looks like your watch is winning. Oh my god, your watch nuked the battlefield. And that was a bad round for Asnott. That was a terrible round for him. Okay, I don't know what your watch just did. I don't know if he just bugged them both, but Asnott didn't get HP back. Are they bugged? Don't tell me this boy your watch bugged them. Oh nah, bro. Oh nah. This boy your watch, I don't know what he did. His ultimate attack just completely destroyed the screen to a point where like it literally just stopped the battle. I don't know what the fuck even happened. I literally don't. But we're just gonna continue as on. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was your watch was doing really good that battle. To be honest with you, Asnott was gonna heal a lot, so it was really anyone's game still. But I definitely can see it literally could have went either way. And I can say this off the rip, you guys. This character was made to be this character was made to be around the same level as your watch. You know, he's already around the same level as your watch. He might be a little stronger than your watch. They're really relative to each other. I can tell you guys that right now. So this fight is gonna be, you know, a battle. It's gonna be a relative battle to the finish regardless. I'm telling you guys that. Like, that's literally just me promising you guys that. No matter what, it's gonna be a relative battle. Even if one beats the other, just know that this is where, you know, he stops. He can definitely, you know, he can beat people like Aizen and Ichigo, but he's around that level. You know what I mean? I wanted him to be a pretty strong man, and I wanted him to be top tier. So he's obviously gonna be on team for a very long time. And yo, once they gets to, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yep, here we go, Bankai. I was about to say he didn't pop Bankai yet. And here we go, Bankai coming out. Yep, here we go. And your watch has 3 bars of meter. He can repeat what happened the last round if he wants to go for that ultimate attack again. And yo, they're going at it right now. They're going at it right now. Oh my god, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yo, this Bankai battle, so much fire, obviously, and then in terms of the Byakuya's little swords coming down, they're going at it right now. It's gonna come down to last modes. It's dead ass gonna come down to their final modes. Yep, here we go. Your watch going to his final mode. He said, I'm gonna go first. He said, you wanna take two? You said you taking too long. Let me get serious first then. Okay. Yuhaba. And here we go, Asnott the Fear, the strongest man to step on this battlefield. Now it's his turn. Now he's mad. Oh yeah, it's time, y'all. Oh yeah, one-on-one, both at their strongest forms. Only one can go home. Only one Quincy will end this video alive. This is gonna make a good final battle of the video. And yo, off the rip, this nigga, obviously it's the Almighty against Fear. And Fear is already overpowering him. This is Asnott's strongest mode, so you guys haven't even got to see a lot of it. But oh my god, he's destroying your watch. Okay, there we go. Your watch getting some hits in. Asnott gets behind him. Oh, this might be game. This might be game. This might be game. Oh yeah, this is game. Yep, this is game. This is game right here. And Fear overrides the video. That boy Asnott brings it home in a frenzy, a crazy battle between him and the Bleach squad.